There is a very good knucklehead corner at the end of this video. Please stay and watch. You won't be sorry. Well, hello and welcome to Attingham Park. As you have just seen, our random number generator was number 1, which means we need a sleep in. At the next sleep, set wake up time to 9 AM. You have today to mitigate the effect of this modifier. So we can try and get in extra work in that we need done. Not too bad at this time of the game because we've basically just got to collect these bales, get them to the animal dealer, and then see if there's anything else we can do this afternoon. Perhaps start another contract. Not sure whether we'll be able to get it done by then. I see there's a bit of rain coming up and that's going to get quite dark quite early, so depending on when we finish this we will see whether we get another contract going. Otherwise we'll do another one in the next month. Got this nice auto stacker. Well, I don't know whether it's an auto stacker. I suppose it is an auto stacker, but bale collecting machine. Works very well. Can take up to 14 bales, and very nifty. Well, we'll just keep this on the time lapse and get this delivered. Alright, we're just about at the animal dealer. Get this delivered. Quite sure. I think it's it's underneath this shelter, so we'll have to reverse in. Hope there's enough space for the auto stacker to unload, but we'll soon find out. Let's get this reversed in. It's always a bit of a lottery as to how well the reversing goes. At least it's not a one of those swivel trailers. These I can generally handle most of the time. Every now and again I do have a bit of a hassle. Sometimes it goes better than others, but most of the time if I just take it nice and easy it gets done. Right, now we'll see if it is tall enough inside. I think it won't be in the front, so we need to go back a little bit. Yeah, should be okay. Just about up. It doesn't seem to have hit anything. I think it just nicked the back of this. Let's come forward a little bit before we. Yeah, so that's all delivered. So that's 36% I think delivered. So it's going to be interesting to see how much we have left over. Try and deliver some of the bales, but I want to keep back a fair proportion just to start building up a stock of silage. Well, we'll see you back at the farm. Right, we're back at the farm now. Let's carry on, pick up a couple more of these bales, and we'll do that on a time lapse. Right, here we are, just about, well, pretty much at the animal dealer with another load. Let's see how well we reverse this time. Last time was relatively easy, no real problems. Always interesting to see how I do in these reversing stakes. Wouldn't win any prizes for beautiful reversing, that's for sure. Slow and steady, as they say. Problem is sometimes I just turn the wrong way. So much easier to actually do it in real life. Problem is I find it very difficult to do from in cab because I can't see where I'm going most of the time. I can't really rely on the mirrors. I might just have to straighten out a little bit more. But we'll get this in, it's not going to be too much of a problem. It's a little bit more laboured than the last one. We should get in this time. It's not like we have to be dead centre or anything like that. Right, let's get it unloaded. So it looks like we're going to have to bring at least 3 full loads and then a little bit after that. I want to kind of hopefully get a nice little bit of 64% now, so at least another load. I want to get some bales delivered and some kept, so depending on where we end up after the next load, we'll see how many bales I bring over, and we'll see you back at the farm. Right, we're back again. I said back at the farm when really we're back at the grass field. I suppose we do go past our little piece of land, can hardly call it a farm. In any case, we'll load up the next load, do that on a time lapse, and we'll see you once that's done. Right, we're just about at the animal dealer again for the 3rd time. See how we go this time, and more importantly see how close to 100% delivered we get. I suppose there's great odds on me reversing in first time without having to do a little pull forward, but let's see. Oh, nearly got to pull forward. Are we going to pull forward? No, we're still going back. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yeah. One shot. A little bit slow, a little bit jerky, but we didn't go forward. Fantastic. Right, let's get this going and see where we get to. Come on, offload, offload. There we go. Oh, 96%. So I'll bring 10 or 12 through the next time, and I think we'll only need 1 or 2 bales to complete the contract, so we should get a reasonable bit of money in. from those, and hopefully there'll still be some bales left. I think there's still 22 on the field at the moment. So if we bring 12 here and then keep 10 for ourselves, that sounds like a bit of a good spread. So basically sell 10 now, because I think we'll probably need 2 to complete that contract. Sell 10 now, keep 10. Right, let's get this going again, and we'll do that on a time lapse again. See you after it's done. Right, we're back again, and you'll notice that we've got a different tractor pulling the slot, and you can see the JCB sitting behind that fence there. All will be explained if you watch the end of this video. There's a knucklehead corner special which will let you know and show you exactly what happened. Don't forget to watch that. It's really good. It's really good. Any case, so I've put 12 on here. There's 10 still on the field. I'll see how many we get, or how much money we get out of this. I'm hoping for a reasonable amount, because I don't think it's going to take too many. Maybe a bale or a bale and a half or something along those lines to finish the contract off, and the rest should be sold. So we should get a reasonable amount of money, holding thumbs in any event. Now, so did I notice a little pull forward there? Certainly did do one. Not too bad though. More worried about the money that I'm going to make. We're starting to get a little bit of cash. We're nowhere near being able to buy anything yet. Right, let's go there. Yeah, it is finished. Oh, 19,500. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it maybe 3,000 or 4,000. Wow. Must have been a good price. I didn't look at the price because it was a contract. But normally it's only about 200, so 12, 60,000, 70,000. 7, 14, yeah, I suppose 200 and something, yeah, that's not too bad, yeah, 200 or 300, $300 a 1,000 litres, can't complain with that. In any case, let's get back to the farm and pick up the rest of them. Right, so there's another 10 there. As predicted, the rains come in. We're at just after 2 o'clock. We'll collect these. We'll drop them off at the... I've arranged to store them at the BGA, and we'll have to get hold of the we'll pay for the use of the telehandler for a day to offload these. So we'll have to offload these and then transfer them into the shed. That's at 4 now. 5. I think it's 10, hopefully. 10 at 6,000, so 60,000 litres. not to be scoffed at. I suppose we could sell it, but we've got it now, so the likelihood is I'm going to buy a grass field for the first field. They seem to be the cheaper ones for the first field that we buy, so we'll get some silage made of that. We'll use the silage clamp at the BGA and we'll make some silage of that, and we'll get the BGA going and make some money off that silage. We'll keep these bales wrapped up for when we get some cattle, and we can make some mixed rations with it. Yep, that's 10. Let's go and offload these. Rain's really bucketing down now. I think it will pretty much end this video after we've offloaded this. We'll just stop on the way up and put out a daily deduction marker so that we can pay for the use of the telehandler. I won't pack them away in this issue, in this episode. My main focus of this episode was to get these bales off the field and finish off this contract. Pretty much see where we are. So we're sitting now at 31,000. We've still got the money from the contract to come in. Can't remember what that was at this stage. It's about 20,000, so hopefully we'll be around about 50,000 after this is done. Well, unfortunately, a bit of bad news. A small file where I have finished off the packing away of these, or the, well, I suppose you can call this packing away of these silage bales, and the ending of this contract has gone corrupt, so I won't be able to bring that to you. That being said, we will then end this video here. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for after this for the Knucklehead Corner. Have a good laugh, and then of course please like and subscribe, because as usual it does help. Thank you very much, and cheerio.